Now a little bit about the Respectus platform. So we are gathering all of this sanctions text, and they are very complex. This is one of the two things that everyone knows already. What is our job when it comes to sanctions and embargoes is to gather all this text and to create some very complicated decision trees. So far, we are doing it manually. We are basically reading all of the regulations, all of the sanctions, and including them in such a way in a database that every single request that a potential client, a customer might have, a response can be found to that request. So how the platform is working is that we are having different factors over here in the platform. So there is a jurisdiction, there is a destination, there is an activity, and there is a product. So simplifying everything, what is actually important practically for everyone to know, exporting is from where a good is getting exported to where it is going, what is the activity, and what is the product. So in the sanctions and embargoes module of Respectus, we are including exactly these things. So basically, first, there is a jurisdiction that it comes into play. Here we started with Luxembourg. There is a destination when the users will be able to choose any country that is under sanction or not under sanction to actually check. It will be a list of all of the countries included with the activity as well, with different not only export, brokering, with other services, with technical assistance, with any other things, and the product. And the product can be of different types. It can be, as it was explained, it can be a defense-related product, it can be a dual-use product, it can be torture goods, it's a separate category as well, or it can be a civil product as well. So based on all of these parameters, the person who will be using this module will be able to find an answer, which is a really great tool that also involved a lot of effort on our side to put into place to actually define a particular stream that will be applicable to a lot of different transactions and a lot of different countries. So you can imagine that we are working quite a lot for this to work exactly as we wanted to do, to save time for everyone. So in this particular case, when inserting all of these parameters, one can receive an answer on the particular transactions. And here, when inserting, I think it was Luxembourg and Venezuela, an export of the defense-related products, one was able to receive an answer on as a prohibition with exception. So here, which is interesting, an interesting thing that is happening is there is a general rule that is attached. So, and there is also a lot of different exceptions that are coming into play. Sometimes it might be happening that there is only a rule, and this is very categoric, and it's only prohibition that is happening. So there is no even exceptions, there is no leeway, there is nothing. So it will be prohibition without any sort of exceptions. There is prohibition with exceptions, meaning that the certain transactions will still be allowed, even though generally it is prohibited, if certain conditions are aligning the particular the particular transactions will still be possible because of the exceptions. So this is what is happening with Venezuela, for example, and we are trying our best to actually include more and more countries into this database to actually make it better and better, and to have also a separate place to check the names So there is a separate part that is called name check. So you saw already this screenshot a few slides ago. So a potential user will be able to write a name of the person, type, the address, all the necessary details, select the sanction list that a person want to check the particular name against a particular country, and then get a response whether this entity is part of the list. So basically receiving a pool of responses, what are potential matches attached to this particular person, and then with the help of the platform to actually be able to look into every single response and compare it with the initial data to actually conclude if there is a particular sanctioned or embargo attached as well, to find also the links to sanctions where this person is listed. So this is what we are working on right now.